Hello everyone, I'm Bruffy1322 and welcome to the first content creator live stream here on YouTube for 2021. We're on PS4, ready to go in the playlist. As you can see, we'll get this started. It's been the first content creator stream since November. We did PC in November and then I took a break for the streams for December, so we're back again for January. And wait, let me just choose car. There it is. And the forms have been reopened for every single platform. So if you previously submitted a track, you can now submit another track. And it's all open. Both forms, we have two submission forms for every platform where you can submit tracks, and those have all been updated. The public sheet, so you can see your scores for any previously submitted tracks, have all been updated as well. There's a few leftover straggling tracks from the previous wave, but now everything will be going on to the new wave of submissions. No, you can't, Obst. So another 7 tracks to go through this time, as usual. 7 tracks every week. For those who don't know how this works, what's with these weird artifacts? Anybody else seeing that? Is that the track? Oh, is that because someone's in a pariah and it's bugging out for everybody? I didn't realise it actually bugs out for everybody. I thought it was just whoever's like actually driving the pariah. Well, thanks Obst for doing that for us in this rally race where a pariah shouldn't even be used anyway. What an excellent start. For those who don't know, I haven't made a video on it, obviously for obvious reasons. I haven't been making videos on anything, but the Pariah's spoiler is broken. Rockstar have done a fantastic job at making the spoiler disappear, and then you get these weird artifacts all over the screen. I'll make a video at some point. But yeah, so if you're new, whoops. Is the game audio too loud? Someone said the game audio is too loud. It should be exactly the same as what it normally is. I'm not well. Give me a chance. Oh yeah, everybody's got to do a Joker lap once in this race. I forgot to, I mentioned that at the start, but I haven't reiterated it. Everybody's got to do one Joker lap, because this is a rallycross race. So yeah, for anyone who doesn't know how this works, normally it's the first 3 Saturdays of every month we do showcases of community created tracks on YouTube, directly to YouTube with these YouTube streams. Normally the first Saturday of the month is always PS4, the second Saturday of the month is always Xbox, and the third Saturday of the month is always PC, but obviously everything's been pushed back a week this month for obvious reasons. And we go through 7 tracks every month. The links for all the tracks are always in the description. All these tracks have been submitted by people from the community, the creator community, the racing community. I like this Joker lap. It works nicely. And they're all rated by community verified. The whole process is the community verified program, since Rockstar don't do their own verification system anymore. But let's be honest, it was never that good anyway. And yeah, the tracks, any tracks that are submitted all get given scores by testers. And then the best tracks, if they get an average score of 4 or higher out of 5. Whoops. Oh. The best tracks are then showcased on these streams. And all the links are down below in the description to get all of these tracks for yourself. If you're on PS4 or PS5, because you're just playing the PS4 version of the game at the minute, they're all down below in the description. If you're on other platforms, you can't access these tracks, but maybe you'll get some ideas for your own tracks. You can always come back next week for the Xbox tracks and the week after that for PC. And that's what we do every single month. Every Saturday at 5 PM UK time. Got a rallycross track to start us off with. I like the Joker Lap, I like the track in general. Good rallycross format. I believe there's actually a proper rallycross start grid option as well. Rallycross aspects of half of it being off-road, half of it being on-road, all that kind of stuff. Fun layout. Feels like there's a lot of road sections. Wouldn't mind a bit more off-road sections, I think. Fun rallycross track. There we go. One track in the bag. Earlier on, Mufa became a tier 3 subscriber, a tier 3 member. Thank you very much. I don't know why it didn't show up on the screen or has shown up on my side. There's nothing I can do to replay it because it's not showing up for me. But thank you so much, Mufa, for being a tier 3 subscriber, a tier 3 member. Hopefully you'll get Italy RSX lap times and top speeds tomorrow before the video goes live. That goes for all members and Patreon supporters. Check out membership if anybody wants to support further. You can click the join button, gives you all the options. But tier 3, that's a lot. Thank you so much, Mufa, I appreciate that. Sorry it didn't pop up on the screen. Nice track to start us off with. How long do I do with these again? 10 miles, isn't it? So we're looking at 10 miles. It's 6 minutes. So 10 miles normally works out to be about 6 minutes on average for these tracks. So let's do 6. I did do the Joker lap, yes, for those of you not paying attention. And then let's do... Can we do muscle? I feel like Pacewasser Dominator could be fun. Let's do that. So yeah, thank you guys for returning to the stream. Welcome back. I did my first stream of 2021 this morning on Twitch. Oh yeah, remember, top 5 in the playlist, so top 5 from the last race, you go to the back, and then whoever's left at the front, which will be me, starts a harmonic start between 10 and 15 seconds on the timer. So you're only allowed to move and start your race when the person in front of you starts theirs. Yeah, we're all doing okay. I'll give a little bit of an update on how we're doing on the COVID situation. We're all doing okay. We're all, as I said multiple times in the stream this morning, we're all trending upwards. In terms of we're getting better slowly but surely every single day. The thing that gets me the most at the minute is tiredness. There was no loss of sense of smell or taste or anything for any of us, but yeah, tiredness is getting me the most at the minute. That's lingering for me. Apart from that, I feel generally okay. So yeah, that's why I'm a little bit off right now, and that's probably going to be the case for a while. Just because, yeah, it's more a case that tiredness creeps in earlier in the day, and after I've done anything, you know, even remotely strenuous. So yeah, the horrendous driving that you saw in the previous race is probably going to continue in this one as well, and for the rest of the races. But I wanted to keep going. I wanted to get this done. I wanted to bring back the content creator streams, just to get back into the swing of things and, you know, say hello again and try to plod on. Cool, custom created section. So yeah, we had a rally track for our first track, obviously Rallycross. The rest of the tracks are all regular racing circuits until the final track, which is themed. I don't know what that theme is, but yeah. Thank you again, Roo, for the tier 3. How does the tier 3 perk work? Check the latest community post, the monthly update on the community post tab, and that gives you, there's a link at the bottom of that where you can submit requests. Where am I going? This is ropey. This is very ropey. Not the track, my driving. Pretty cool layout. All custom created sections around this area, giving a completely unique, fresh track experience. And then a bit of Blaine County classic around the first part of the track. And obviously a big sausage on turn 4. I like the elevation change. That's what I was going to say. I always appreciate that, because there's so many tracks that have custom created road sections that look great and everything, but if they're all on the same level, one of the best parts about tracks is some elevation change, some uphills, some downhills, and when you incorporate that into you know, completely new road sections that have been created through stunt pieces, it just adds a little bit of extra flavour. Like the undulations here, and then the sort of downhill section here. Like this exact same layout, but completely flat, would be so boring and so bad in comparison. I don't like the first corner that much, the way that you bounce up off the inside. But apart from that, I like it. Too harsh on the bounce. Piss was a dominator. It's just one of the go-to cars to make me feel better. I don't know, Remo. I don't know how I'm winning. This is very much... I'm very much enjoying this. I started on pole position, obviously, which is a massive advantage. Winning a race with COVID-19. Maybe that can be my GTA claim to fame. Not good enough for anything else. That'll be my legacy. This one guy, he once won a race on GTA with COVID-19. I don't know, man. It's just it's the piss was a dominator sometimes. It always it always just every time I'm feeling a little bit off or a little bit down or a little bit not right, the piss was a dominator sorts me out. I enjoyed the track as well, to be fair. You won't believe this trick to win all races. That's true. I'm tired. I'm more tired than I would normally be, and we've proved already that I drive better when I'm tired. I had a massive advantage starting on pole position though, but I'll take it. If I have a headache or I'm tired, I drive better because I don't overthink it. When do you usually do your random races? That'll be tomorrow night on Twitch, if I'm feeling well enough. Remember, top 5 to the back, harmonic start on the person who's left at the front between 10 and 15 seconds. Remember, the links for all these tracks are down below in the description. Wow, I got 1 point in race 1 and straight to 15 points in race 2. Sports classics, okay, we can do that. The wrong way. do have a Turismo Classic. I have to keep in mind the cars that I actually have. My garage on PS4 is much better state now than it was a couple of months ago. But there's still a few key cars missing, I think. You probably already won races with COVID in that No Rules playlist. Yeah, I didn't know it at the time, but when we did that No Rules playlist, that the video went up on Friday, yesterday. Yeah, I had COVID then, so I won some races with it then as well. Any sports classic is fine, so I'll be using the Turismo. I've probably got a decent number of tiers, a car from a decent number of tiers for sports classics, because there was loads of them on sale, so I think I'm alright for sports classics if we decide to do classics D or C or something. Welcome back everyone, by the way. Thank you for all the well wishes. This is my first day of streaming in 2021. Kinda crazy. I do have a Rapid GT Classic. I haven't driven the Turismo for so long. I gotta go back to it. Yeah, feel free to follow me on Twitch, everybody. If you enjoyed this stream, if you enjoy these streams, you can come to Twitch this time tomorrow and I'll be streaming, hopefully, 5M random stuff. But we have a lot of fun on the Twitch streams and hopefully I'll be able to start doing them more regularly again. The creator of this likes potatoes on pizza. That's a bit of a strange mix. Sorry, I shouldn't have gone through that small gap. Potatoes on pizza isn't great. I don't know. To be fair, I've never tried potatoes on pizza. It's not something that I can imagine being good, but I'll not knock it until I've tried it. So many videos I need to make. Obviously the RSX testing, other testing, videos that I've been meaning to make since the last DOC about new kind of advanced handling flags. That's going to be a fun one. Another fact-finding video. And now I'm going to make a video about the Pariah being broken. I don't even know how they do that. How did they mess up that badly? Oh, this is fast. Oh man, that was beautiful, just taking advantage of all of that. Yeah, nice track, high paced. Very fast track. Oh. That's my bad. I just took advantage of a load of crashes and then I go and crash myself. I shouldn't say things. I would put the pariah explanation here, but it would be a mega wall of text, so I'd probably better not. There's an actual explanation. Has someone looked into it? I haven't seen anything, but to be fair, I haven't been keeping an eye on the Discord or anything. Let me know what that is. Mod chat or something, Derogen. I'll have to make a video about it at some point. Back to front to back in this playlist. I was like 14th or 15th or something in the first race, then win, then back down to 14th. Or 13th now. Fun layout. Thank you, Derogen. Fast, but it's also rather bumpy in sections, so it can be quite tricky. Oh, so the notifications are working. Didn't work for Moofa's tier 3 membership earlier, but working for something at least. Good old inconsistent stream maps. Very much scraped a top 10 there. Lol 911000 with the 20 Norwegian krona. Hey from Norway, how are you doing? Big fan. How is the Gev? Gev? How is Gev? Is that how is Zexy? she's doing okay. She got it worse than everybody else though, but she's okay. Like I said, we're all getting better slowly but surely. Thank you so much for the super chat. Is there any practical use for drifting in GTA racing? No. Top 5 to the back. Harmonic start. That'll be on me between 10 and 15 seconds. No, Holy Toledo. None of us did. Project Rona. Should we do it in sports? Let's do sports. Sports B. Or down over. This is the track from the thumbnail as well. Someone with the Rona is playing a track called Project Rona. We've done this track already on Project Homecoming, right? Or at least I've done this track already at some point. It might not have been on Project Homecoming. I've definitely played this track before, I'm sure. Or a reverse version? I don't know. I can't remember. They all blend into one these days. We've done it on a PS4 stream. Yeah, okay. I thought we had. I can't remember much about it. Like, I can't remember the layout right now. But I probably will when we get in there. My sports cars collection is coming on. It's getting there. Wait, I have a penumbra? Where the hell is that? Sucker ball and doesn't eat potatoes on pizza, so it's a very good track. Thank you, Travis. Thank you, everybody, by the way, who keeps asking about how we're doing, or just giving us well wishes. There were 2 people who gave me off-stream donations after I put up the COVID video. One was €50 as well. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, I've said updates on how we are a few times now in this stream, in the stream this morning, on Twitter. So if I'm not ignoring anybody if they ask how we're doing. It's just I can only repeat myself so many times. Trending upwards slowly is the classic phrase. Yeah, I've forgotten everything about where to go. I think I've forgotten how to drive. What's an apex? I hear a neon behind me. That marvelous engine whine. Oh, it's so fast at picking up speed, man. It's so slow on the straights, but most tracks don't have enough straights to make it matter. Here's the thumbnail area. Cool track. Palito Bay tracks are always pretty cool, especially those that I mean, I always say this every time we have a Palito Bay track, that you've got to have something like this. You've got to have extra props and custom road sections. Because there's just not enough road around Palito Bay. Yeah, this is nice. Yeah, the neon always does whoops. The neon always does significantly better on the first lap in comparison to every other car. Just because nobody quite knows the track perfectly. But then as soon as all the other cars start to pick up speed, they're always going to be better than the neon. They've got all better traction and better top speed. But you've got to, as the neon driver, you've got to get enough of a gap that by the time the race is over, they won't catch you up. It's a fun car, the neon. That acceleration is addictive. Although on a track like this, there's enough slow speed acceleration zones that I think the neon will probably end up being just overall the quickest around the track. The neon has it's in the A tier, B tier, sorry, but it can quite easily compete with vehicles in the A tier. But it can also be on the pace of vehicles in the D tier. It all just depends on the track. Much more than... Whoa! Jesus! That Coquette D10. The Cyclone is like the supercar version of the Neon, but not as good comparatively. I think it's in C tier, isn't it, the Cyclone for supers? So it's a little bit further down relative to the majority of cars in the class. But again, same thing. It can be competitive with like B tier, A tier supercars, but it can also be absolutely garbage because it's got terrible top speed and terrible traction, just like the Neon has. Just depends on the track. No, I tried to go around the outside, but there was a tree there. Cool track. Very nice. Anybody looking to create tracks, this is the sort of thing that you should be aiming for in terms of quality of creation. Smooth transitions between track pieces, good apex props, no bad hitboxes, unique layout, fresh layout. Stuff like this takes a lot of time. Many hours of creation and iteration and going back and fixing things. Tracks don't just get created overnight. Good tracks don't. Neon dominated. I gone backwards. I told you the bad driving, the Piss Was a Dominator race was a fluke. This is how I'm driving today. Tracksovernight.com. Very nice. That was our highest rated track of the night. Funny, the cyclone was brought up, because every time I mention the cyclone, Cokehead D10 had a better lap than Neon. Every time I mention the cyclone, there's always someone who says it's faster than what I'm saying it is. Remember, top 5 in the playlist to the back. Harmonic start on me. Like I mentioned it on Thursday's video about the fact that it's discounted. And I said, yeah, Cyclone, you're not going to want to use it for races really. It's off the pace. And there's always someone who leaves a comment saying something like, but the Cyclone can win a quarter-mile drag race better than everything else. It's like missing the point a little bit there. It's got such a bad top speed and such bad traction, but at least it can win a quarter-mile drag race. Can't win anything else. Let's do Supers B. Suited to medium-paced cars best, though, it says. But it was set to Supers, so let's just do Supers. Maybe Supers C. Let's do Supers C. Put it down a tier. That's like Italis and stuff, isn't it? I'll use my Itali, which I now have. I've used my top 3 favourite cars during this playlist. The Omnus, the Piss Was a Dominator, and then the Itali GTP. And the Cyclone is in Supers C. So someone can use the Cyclone since we've been talking about it. I should use it. No, I can't. I want to use the trifecta during this playlist. Once again, a reminder that all of the forms to submit your tracks are all reopened for every platform from now onwards. Bruffy.com/verified for all the links to all the submission forms. You can submit 2 tracks per wave. The waves have been reset. The Cyclone is affected by catch-up, Remo. It's the Tesseract that's not affected by catch-up. Alright, where am I going to crash first? This is a pretty long city circuit, it looked like, based on the map. You don't see those very often because they're relatively difficult to pull off with all the props that it's possible to hit and knock down that need to be covered or removed. Lucky hit. There's another lucky hit. On the ragged edge today. Ripperonis. That was an interesting section. Super C is a great tier of supercars. Such a good variety. B and C, really. Oops. You gotta slow down for that one. That was fun. Is that the last corner? That was a good last corner. Yeah, this is a very nicely done long city circuit. Like I said, difficult to pull off long city circuits. I'm not seeing any prop issues or lampposts or anything. It's got a good variety of corners, high-paced stuff, custom created unique sections, smoothing. It's cool. The city is probably my least favourite place for a race. It doesn't come around very often. There's a city circuit. No, bollocks! I tried to get over to the other side for the better line here. That was a big crash. It's a pretty cool section there. How you go through the newspaper offices and then straight up onto the highway. I like this whole last part of the track. Nicely done. Nice tracking. Yeah, the overlapping bridge section. You go under, then you go over. It's cool. Oh. I just thought I would stay where I was to try and stay out of people's way so they could avoid me. Do this section without crashing this time, maybe? Oh no, I've botched it again. I've botched it again! Oh. God damn it. This is where I'm at today. This is the kind of racing that I'm doing. Paddy GTP has a much better top speed than the Turismo. Maybe I can get him by the end. Come on! Now. Been some fun tracks tonight. A good variety of places and things. Felt a bit the bit that I didn't like on that entire track was the awkward section. Yeah, the cyclone was not a good decision on a track like that. Was the bit over the grass early on. That was a little bit of an awkward bit, but apart from that, it's cool. You choked 3 times and lost the lead. I mean, thanks for telling me, but I was doing it, so I'm well aware. Matthew Spriggs with the $2 super chat. This stream needs more booze and cars in trees. I mean, I'm sure I can do the cars in trees. That was a perfect example of how bad the cyclone can be. Right, 4 laps west, where it works. So we've done Super Sports, Sports Classics, Muscle. Do we do clubs? Or should we repeat? Thanks, TS. Appreciate it. We're not doing vans. Let's do clubs. I want to do clubs. Well, I mean, you can choose any compact car if you want, but club are recommended. If you want a van race, we'll do vans for the final race. How about that? On Drag Kings. Industrial. So just Guardians. It's nice having some upgraded cars again. Yes, Mark. God, I've only been close to having to go to the back once. I've driven expertly. Weevil, bold choice. Hope you can all forgive my poor driving in this one.
Oh, what a scumbag!
I know there's the odd stream where I just do terribly, but I feel like the reasons this time are reasonable. Ooh. Little custom section addition to the standard hills route. Cool pit lane. Very simple track with some custom smoothing and custom road section to just make it that little bit extra nice. Nice, very, very keeping it simple, not trying to reinvent the wheel too much. It makes a nice little hill track. It's got a little bit of difference. JB Car Freak made this, right? I'm surprised there's actual roads being used. Do I have the maximum camber on this club? I think I've gotten used to seeing the Weevil's ridiculous camber, so now I'm coming back to the club. I'm unsure if it's actually on, but because I'm sure I did a race previously and I didn't, and I was off the pace because of it. Maybe I'm just driving badly. That is a cool pit lane. I like that. The club has camber, and you need it maximum camber to go as fast as possible. For those of you saying the club doesn't have camber, I don't know where you got that from. You did have the wrong suspension in the previous race, but I think you fixed it afterwards. Yeah, I think I fixed it afterwards too. It's just the camber isn't quite as noticeable. But again, I think it's just because I've gotten used to the Weevil. It doesn't have Weevil levels of camber. Oops. Well caught. God, I'm so slow in this playlist. Just consistently starting on pole position because I can't get into the top 5 in the playlist to put at the back, and then I'm just going backwards in the races. Bold choice for that pro line. Can't get over this pit lane, it's so good. It looks so cool with all the trees and everything. really suck you in that corner. I'll go in the pit lane for the final lap. It's a cool pit lane. Psyched SR with the subscription over on Twitch, the Prime subscription. Thank you very much. God, I was so far off the pace. One more track to go, and then the final track, and we're done. You're really not as bad as you think you are, Bruffy. You easily hold your own. I think under normal circumstances that's relatively true. But today it's just been constantly going back.
Why would you do that?
Constantly going backwards. I identify as a rally track without the dirt. Small city track with a joker lap. Best in the Omnus because it's the Omnus. Yes, I agree with this description. Best in the Omnus because it's an Omnus. DMB warrior. Alright, rally cars again then. Let's do 6 laps and I guess we'll put it on non-contact. Or should we leave it on contact? So I guess that's why it's themed. Thank you for the donation, by the way. I will read it in a second. Hard to watch. Get it together, man. Well, you don't have to watch. You're welcome to, you know, go watch something else. I can't feel good all the time, especially when I've had COVID. Yeah, let's leave it on contact. Everybody has got to do one joker lap. So the joker lap straight on at checkpoint 2. You can do it on the first lap if you want as well. So any lap doesn't matter. Do the joker lap. You got to do one joker lap. And yeah, rally cars, so Omnus, Tropos, things like that. Although, as the description says, best in the Omnus because it's the Omnus.
He gets such a huge boost from...
So we had Meme with the £5 super chat. Happy birthday, bruv. You know it's not my birthday. Stop it. Thank you so much. And Jason S. Dommel with the $25 super chat. First time catching a live stream is a great time to send my first monetary support. Thanks for all the great content, Bruffy. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. And especially the kind words. Thank you so much. What's your favourite car to drive? Not necessarily the fastest, but favourite overall. You're about to see me drive it. Thank you, Jason, for the super chat. If you enjoy the streams, come to the Twitch streams. We do these YouTube streams 3 times a month every Saturday. But the Twitch streams are 3 times a week. I'm doing Joker lap immediately. Whoever was in second place did it as well.
He gets such a huge boost from...
Oh, that's a cool Joker lap. That's a cool re-entry for the Joker lap. Oh, I like that. So, oh, sorry. So yeah, I guess that's why it was submitted as a themed circuit, because normally a rallycross track will have, as the name suggests, a cross between rally sections and road sections. That's the whole point of rallycross. It's half road and half rally, or 25% road, 75% rally, you know, something like that. That's the point of rallycross. But obviously this is a rallycross style track and rallycross format. But it's all tarmac. So yeah, it's difficult to know how you would categorize that. So I guess it was just submitted as a theme track, which, fair enough. Oh, it's deceptive, that corner. And yeah, rallycross race. So we started the playlist with a rallycross track, but we're ending it with a rallycross track as well, just with a little bit of a difference. And in rallycross races, you have to do one Joker lap, which is a longer lap. Everybody has to do it once during the race. I recommend watching the World Rallycross Championship if you haven't. One of the most entertaining forms of motorsport there is. This is our final track for the main showcase. So remember, if you want to get any of these circuits, they are linked below in the description in the order that we play them. There will also be timestamps on the video version of this. I always add that afterwards. And yeah, if you enjoyed the stream, give it a like. So as people are doing their Joker laps, I'm making up positions. I think I'm still in the lead of everybody who's done their Joker lap. So the top 4 still need to Joker. But I imagine some of them will come out ahead of me. And I keep getting caught up by people from behind. But not getting quite overtaken just yet. That's why I assume there's going to be people who've driven away from me at the front, because there are people driving faster than me. Fun little rallycross track without the rally. Oh, the leader did his Joker lap just now and came out just in front of this pack on the jump. That was pretty cool to watch. So I think I should be able to keep second if I stay where I am. Second, third and fourth in this race still need to do their Jokers, I think. Unless unless I've totally misconstrued what I've seen. I mean, it is a rallycross race because it follows the format of a rallycross race. It's just on a track with 100% road and 0% dirt. Got that right the last few laps and then I forgot about it on the final one. Doing the early Joker lap wasn't the right play strategy wise, but I wanted to do it so I could be back in the pack. But yeah, that was fun. At least I got to finish on a bit of a high with a second for life. In my favourite car. I like that. I like that there's only 2 non-omnis drivers. Excellent. Quamio with the 5 Swiss francs. Oh no, didn't know it's your birthday today. Hope you can enjoy your day. It is not. Stop it. You know it's not. Thank you, man. Oh no, there were 3. 3 non-omnises. Everybody else, mad respect. And yeah, the Sultan has a fighting chance when there's no dirt. So those were. So I guess we're doing vans, aren't we? Let's leave Ketchup and Slipstream on. What kind of van do we want? Do we want to stick to a specific van? Or leave it open? I've got customs off because I think I own like 3 vans. Speedo custom but on GTA mod. There's been at least a few journeys suggested, so let's do the journey. Everybody in a journey. So yeah, this is the final track, which is just my first ever created track that we do to limit the playlist to 16 players.
Oh, what a scumbag!
Have a 1 lap shootout at the end just for a bit of fun. But yeah, all the other tracks are from the community. They're all linked in the description in the order that we've raced them. And if you're watching this as a video, you can also just skip to each track because there should be timestamps. Yeah, I would play a Journey right now, but music. HJ Clinton with the Prime subscription over on Twitch. Thank you so much. If you didn't know already, you can subscribe. If you have Amazon Prime, you can link it to a Twitch account and get a free Twitch subscription to a streamer each month. Use it if you have it. Give some of the money that you send to Amazon for your Prime money to a streamer instead. As the blimp says, but you can't see it and it doesn't start until now. Thanks for watching. Thank you for all being here for the return of these streams. I'm still not 100% yet, and that will probably continue with the tiredness, but I'm going to try and do my best to plod on and get through everything. Sort of a week behind schedule with all of these streams so far. But we'll be back this time next week to go through 7 more tracks from Xbox. And then the week after that for PC. All on YouTube, the YouTube streams. And then the Twitch streams are 3 times a week. Privy.com/schedule gets you all the information about that. If you scroll down to the bottom of that page, you can see what platform I'm going to be playing on every week, every stream. For the Twitch streams, oh my god. Twitch streams aren't as restricted as the YouTube streams. So we open up the crew, anybody can join, 30 players, all that kind of stuff. But tomorrow will be 5M, Project Homecoming, random races, all that kind of stuff. As much as I can do anyway. Revy.com/join if you want to get more information about how to join sessions as well. Oh my god, there's people, oh my god. Oh, good lord. It's stupid that they changed the blimp text from not spawning until the race starts. You used to be able to read the whole "thanks for watching" before the race actually started, and then they made it blank until the race starts. And that'll do us. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks everybody down below for the super chats today. Thank you for being back for the stream. Yeah, like I said, back next week with Xbox tracks, and the week after that for PC tracks when it comes to these content creator streams. Who won the playlist? Oh, it was Nema who won the playlist by 4 points over Kawanashi. Yeah, streaming tomorrow on Twitch, 6 PM UK time, as normal for the schedule. Hoping to be back to the schedule, but I don't know, maybe streams will be a little bit shorter than normal or something, as my tiredness just gives me issues. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Thanks to everybody for being here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on Twitch. Thank you guys. Bye bye.